The PivotPro handle, as I mentioned, it comes with all the parts and an instruction sheet, which pretty much, in a diagram shows what I've just done here. So that paperwork is here. Also on the reverse side of that shows you how to prep for a French door application. So open up your handle set. You're going to find you have the strike plate, some screws that join the shaft together that will basically do this and allows it to pivot and come off the magnet quite a bit easier. Also have the mounting screws here. These are number six mounting screws with a square drive. As usually with most of the packaging, lots of plastic, so we need to keep setting that aside. So we want to remove the top handle, just set them aside. These parts are indicated right and left by an R and an L that's on the product. So generally the side that is blocked off, so there's a little gate here that closes off where the magnet isn't, which that also allows you to do is to move the magnet from one side to the other. It also allows you to step the magnet out to allow for weather stripping or different gaskets that you might be using. If it's set all the way back in here, this is going to be for a single door application. If it's set with only 3 gears remaining just nicely inside the body of the handle here, that's going to be for a French door application. So this is a single door application, so we're going to set that right tight inside. So what we do is where did my shaft go to? Oh, there it is. Shaft is right there. We need to secure the shaft also with a number 6 machine screw. A little bit easier to do if the magnet's not in there, but we want to join that shaft to the body. Magnet faces the leading edge of the pull bar here, and the opening that we're going to now block off also faces the leading edge of the pull bar. So generally on the rounded side you do not want the magnet on that face. So then we just take our number 6 screws, go down inside, and you'll find those holes that we drilled, and line them up and simply tighten it into place. Now this is sort of screwdriver work, not power driver, because we are putting a screw into a plastic mounting plate, so it is fairly easy. Yeah, perfect. See, to have it pop off. Goes to the front, and we'll mount this as well. So as you go along, you want to make sure that the spring is returning the cassette to its home position, that nothing's binding in there. And of course on this side, again, we're going to set the magnet all the way into there. Want to check that first of all, remove the cover plate, that the arrows on the handle do indicate the direction of turn. So you'll see that this is in fact correct. We do turn it this way. So once you're happy with that positioning of the handle, you can secure it with the same screws we used to mount it to the body. There's still a number 6 by 3/8 plated screw. And the very last thing you want to do is to put on the cap. But as I said, very last thing that you want to do. So we're not going to do that just yet because it can be removed. If you do need to remove it, there's a little port here with that a razor knife can go into and pop it off. But it's not something we want to do for no reason. So we'll wait till we're a little bit farther along. Still have to get that one screw out of here that fell off the end of my driver. So I'm just going to remove this to make that a little bit easier. There we go. And put it back in. Only in demonstrations, right? So now we put that back on. There we go. Now it works. We can see that the handle rotates nicely. And the one thing we didn't do on this is we didn't put in the one screw holding the shaft in place. Just need to grab that. The other one seems to be out of sight here. This just keeps the handle assembly from pulling apart. So, not important at all. Again, it's in place. Last thing is we pop off the nameplate for right now. Put it over. This is the right-hand side. Secure the handle and you'll find that it's ready to go. The cover plates here, one has Mirage on it, the other one is blank, so decide which side you want to be representing the name. Could be the outside, could be the inside, fits either side. On a French door application, you probably want to make sure that both logoed cover plates are on the same side and that they're facing the correct direction. So we're just going to pop that one on there, flip it over the other side, pop that cover plate on here. The strike plate, it comes with the mounting screws for the strike plate as well. Just turn it up this way. That sits like that. If you're in the inside jam mount, you're going to need this this spacer, this plastic part here, to space it away, and it brings these two planes to the same level. If you're doing an overlap type mount, you just don't use the spacer, just screw the strike plate directly to the inside of the door jamb. So that's pretty much it. So again, if you have any questions, certainly review this video again, but it also gives a pretty good overview of how the door handle goes together in the instruction sheet that comes along with it. Hope you found that helpful.